This is the same with a runner. A runner's legs have no useful purpose when they extend or move faster than the general center of mass's forward motion. In a short 2 hours, Dr. Romanoff radically improved the running ability of the first-time students. We felt these runners to be the ones that understood and adapted their running to the technique best. Let's begin with section 1. First is the post stance drill. This is the stance from which all movement is generated. This stance can be used to generate power in any sport. The use of a mirror is suggested to check posture. This is a good exercise to practice balance. The 3 key points of the body in the vertical position are shoulders, hips, and ankles. You must always be aware of this line. The point of contact with the ground is at the midfoot. This is your support point. Your weight should be over the midfoot with a finger width of space under the heel. The hip area is the next point in the vertical line. We will refer to this as the general center of mass. This area must always be kept directly above the support. The top point of the line is the shoulder. In running, our energy must be concentrated in the legs, not the upper body. The shoulder's function is to keep the balance of the vertical line on your support. From this stance, we create the running pose. This exercise is called changing support. Shift your general center of mass from one leg to the other. You must only pull up the ankle vertically under the hip. Use only your hamstring and not your quads. Allow the leg to drop by itself. Once you've attained control of this exercise, do it quickly without sacrificing balance. Always keep the knees bent. In this exercise, change support with minimum effort and minimum range of motion. Keep the upper body relaxed, quads relaxed, and use only your hamstring. Shift your weight from one leg to the other. Keep in mind your support point. You should only use the ball of your foot for support. The leg in the up position should only slightly touch the ground for balance. Check yourself in the mirror for posture and repeat as necessary till you've attained control. In this exercise, keep balance and support on one leg. Pull up the leg quickly. Use the ground reaction force and muscle elasticity to pull up the leg. Minimize efforts. Remember to keep your GCM supported on the ball of your foot. Your motion should be only as quick as your proper balance permits. Using the change of support exercise as the basis, allow forward movement to begin. Keep in mind the pose stance at all times. The ankles should remain directly underneath the center of mass. Your quads should be relaxed. Use only your hamstring. Land only on the balls of your feet by keeping a small distance between your heels and the ground. Always keep the knees bent. In this exercise, keep the knees bent. This is a more conscious moving effort in regards to the forward change of support. The legs should move forward after the general center of mass and not before. Use short movements only. Move only how it is necessary for changing support. Keep the upper body relaxed and the arms loose. Use them minimally for balance only. Remember to use the hamstring muscles only and not your quads. In the forward hop, keep the balance on one leg. Keep the other leg relaxed. Let gravity pull down your leg. Allow muscle elasticity and ground reaction force to work. Allow your leg to move with minimum effort. Muscle elasticity, or the recoiling effect you feel after your foot has touched the ground, should be doing most of the work. Both feet should land on the same place. In this exercise, keep your weight on the front leg only. Pick up the ankle vertically under the hip. Keep contact with the ground as short as possible. Allow the rear leg to follow loosely. Use it only for minimum support. Keep your quads relaxed and use only your hamstring to pull up your ankles. Remember to land on the ball of your foot. In this exercise, both ankles are being picked up. Transfer your weight from one leg to the other. Keep contact with the ground to a minimum, only as it is necessary to change support. Remember to keep your heels off the ground and land on the balls of your feet. The switch is an exercise for coordination. Allow the balance to switch from one leg to the other. Keep in mind the running pose and alternate it from side to side. In this exercise, as well as all the others, first practice precision, then practice for precision and speed. The running lunge is an exercise to begin minimizing the time between change of support. Allow the back leg to relax, only to follow the movement. This is the way to teach the working leg to react as quickly as possible. Although this may not seem easy at first, it is one of the most helpful exercises with which to achieve the pose method of running. Using ground reaction force and muscle elasticity to pull the ankles up quickly and vertically, allow the center of mass to move forward naturally. Do not change support. Retain support on the one leg. Do this as quickly as you can without sacrificing balance. Remember to land on the ball of your foot and use your hamstring to pull up the ankle. This exercise is performed keeping muscle elasticity and ground reaction force in mind while changing support. Alternate the legs. Use minimum hamstring activity and maximum ground reaction. The resilience of the muscle will pull up the leg naturally, as muscles naturally contract after expanding. The priority here is focused on pulling up the leg. We do this for minimizing the change of support. This exercise is pivotal in learning and using muscle resilience. Let's review section 1. The pose stance. This is for balance. Changing support. This is for changing your stance. The pony. For minimizing effort. Hop in place. Minimal effort pulling up. Forward change of support. Movement in change of support. The forward pony. For minimal effort. The forward hop. Minimal pull up. The forward lunge. For one leg quickness. Double forward lunge. For balance from one leg to the other and agility. The switch. For agility and movement. The running lunge, for emphasis on one leg quickness. Single skip forward, for resilience on one leg. Double skip forward, for double leg resilience. Let's continue with section 2.